Hey, y'all, welcome to a Deen Family Christmas Special. It's one of the best things I remember about my wife's grandmother, a good old-fashioned cookie swap. Plus,
tree lighting to remember.
And no good Christmas special can start without a highlight reel, so here's what's coming up.
And this is a no good Christmas special. Oh, just run the reel.
Run the reel.
When it comes to maraschino cherries, I'm just a goner. Gus is ice skating.
Merry Christmas.
Are you going ice skating, Bubbles?
I just want to make sure 911 is close by.
I don't like it. Jamie, what do you think? How about some Christmas cookies and a little bit of holiday cider?
That sounds good.
How does that sound to you?
What you gonna do with your cider?
Well, I'm gonna put bourbon in it and then I'm gonna drink it, brother. But before I do that, I'm gonna make it. So it's a very, very simple mulled cider today. And I'm gonna start with 1.5 gallons of fresh pressed apple cider. We're gonna take 2 navel oranges and stud them with cloves. And you only need about 24 cloves per orange, but I decided to get creative and make a little jack-o'-lantern out of it. So that, 3 sticks of cinnamon, and really that's it. We're gonna boil it out. No, really, that's not it, because I'm gonna put some bourbon in it a little bit later on for the adults.
Well, do you want to start making it?
Yeah.
Pour it? We'll pour it in.
1.5 gallons of fresh pressed apple cider. Jamie, how about giving me some heat over there, brother?
See where you're at, in the center?
I like your shirt. No, I'm not in the center. There's a wooden block on the center, so
I like your
not
shirt,
that
too.
much heat.
Y'all, in spite of appearances, Bobby and I did not call each other today and say, what are you wearing to the holiday special? This is not the first time that we've shown up wearing the same clothes. We came here one day wearing the same branded pants and the same brand shirt. We looked exactly alike. Gordon, you got that footage. We were playing guitars. We were the good old Deen Brothers band.
All right.
Twins, we were twins.
Okay.
Bobby doesn't enjoy it as much as I do, but my boys are coming around here later, and they're wearing the same shirts. So Bobby said, oh, I brought an extra. I said, no, let's let all the Deen boys wear the same shirts today. So I put on my red gingham, and of course, Bobby put his on. Blue jeans, tennis shoes, tuck it in tight.
You realize I put you to shame, right?
That goes right in.
3 sticks of cinnamon,
So we put it on medium heat.
and just let it roll.
You're gonna boil
Gonna
it?
let all that get married together. Yeah, of course.
Okay. And my wife's grandmother, Meemaw, when she was living, when Brooke and I got married, she was famous for making 25 different kinds of cookies, and she would put them in shoe boxes, and every year that was the family's favorite gift that they would get from Meemaw. Scott, my youngest brother-in-law, who loves to cook, has taken over that tradition, so starting around the 1st of December, his kitchen is full of cookie stuff, and we never did a lot of cookie swaps when we were kids.
No, we didn't.
Because Mom made Divinity and she made Buckeyes and just kind of traditional Southern stuff. We didn't have anybody to swap them with. We would go to, we would spend Christmas.
It would be just you and me standing there handing each other cookies.
And I was, you know, the little fat one. I would never hand cookies away. Any cookie that came my way, there was no swapping. It was a cookie eating is what we had.
Ironic that you just looked in the camera and said, I was the little fat one. Were you?
I was once upon a time. My mom has always made sandies, so that's what we're gonna do today is a simple holiday sandy. It starts with 2 sticks of butter.
No.
It does.
Is this Mama's recipe?
And we've got just a 1/2 cup, Bobby, of confectioner's sugar, and I'm gonna cream this out. How easy is that? Okay, and to this, Bobby, we're gonna add 1.5 cups of flour. It's 1.
Sandy's. I remember Mama making this one.
Pecan sandies, yeah. So this will be a little bit
Divinity.
dry.
Mom and I made Divinity the other day. When was the last time you had some really good Divinity?
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
1.5 teaspoons of almond, y'all. So let's recap. We've got 1/2 cup of powdered sugar, 2 sticks of butter. We cream that up. We add in 1.5 cups of flour. We have 1.5 teaspoons of almond extract. And now we're gonna continue to cream this up. And then we're gonna fold in some pecans. We want it to have that texture because it's kind of a dry cookie, so it's not a real creamy, gooey, pull-apart cookie. It's more of a petite tea cookie almost. They're kind of crumbly and they're delicious though. Now, Bobby has 1 cup of pecans that we've chopped up.
Totally crushed.
And we're gonna fold these in. We don't wanna break them down to a dust, so we're gonna treat them a little bit gentler and we're gonna fold it into our stuff. And then we're gonna get our hands dirty. because you're gonna shape these into a crescent shape. We're not gonna drop these. This isn't a spoon drop or anything like that. You really gotta get your hands in here and work with them. Then we'll bake them off for a while, and when they finish, we'll dust them with confectioner's sugar, and that is your classic Southern sandy cookie. Super good.
Needs a good glass of milk to go with it.
It's gonna go awesome with your bourbon cider.
Oh, yeah, bourbon would be fine, too.
You wanna help me shape these?
Nay.
I didn't think so. It's gonna be messy.
Yep, what do we do?
Okay, just take about, just a little. Mama used to do them in logs, remember, but we're gonna do these in little half crescents. We're gonna place them right here. Not too big, not too small. Bobby, that's perfect. So maybe,
Right out of the park.
how much do you think that weighs?
What
What do you think that is? Maybe a tablespoon, 2 ounces or so. Hey, Great Great.
Hi, boys.
How you doing?
Y'all know Great
Doing
Great.
fine.
She's
And
here
what
for the big
And what are y'all
extravaganza.
doing over there?
We're making Mama's, what are these called? Pecan sandies?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Did you make these?
No, darling, I was not a baker. Your grandmother and your great-grandmother and Trina were the bakers. They could bake anything across the board when it come to oven cooking.
Come sit down, Great Great. You want to? We
Okay,
got a
I'd
chair
love
down
to.
here.
I'd love to come sit and see y'all's art at this.
You know what I remember most about Granny Paul's frying chicken and doing green beans? Her
yeah.
beans, I'll never forget. What was some of the things that she was so good at baking?
Any type of cake, very good at a Japanese fruit cake, which is
Oh, I remember Mama making a
that too.
few
Don't
of
I
those.
remember coconut cakes too?
coconut
At Grandma
cakes.
Paul's?
I love this. Whose is this artwork here?
All of the good ones I did,
Okay.
and all the ones that are questionable,
Okay.
Bobby did.
Yeah, of course.
Does that sound good?
Yeah, that'll go.
Why don't we bake them?
Close.
And I got a
Please do.
really good apple cider on the stove too.
Quick,
With or without bourbon.
Bourbon, please.
That's why we call her Great Great. It's going in the oven at 275, y'all, for about 45 minutes. Next, we're gonna make some snow crackle cookies.
And believe it or not, that cider's already ready. There's only one ingredient missing.
Well, let's see if we can't round it up. You thirsty, Great Great?
Yes, I'm ready for the apple cider plus.
Apple cider plus.
All these memories make me so thirsty.
I'm gonna have a cup of cheer. When you made a rapist for us. It's a cup of cheer, bro.
So welcome back to the Deen Family Cookie Swap. I'm here with my brother Jamie and my wife Claudia, who we're celebrating our first Christmas together. So Claudia, just so you know, a cookie swap is a tradition here in America at this time of year where you have a party, you invite folks over, or you go to a party. Everybody makes a different type of cookie, and then you swap them out.
Okay.
It's
Do you
just a
include
lot-
the recipe?
You know what? That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Probably some people swap recipes as well.
Yeah.
But this is more of just to get together and eat cookie thing.
So before you got here, Jamie and I were working on recreating Mama's pecan sandy
Have you ever had
cookies.
a sandy?
No, but they look delicious.
It's like a shortbread cookie. Would you like to try one?
Yes.
It's very good, but
Please.
this cookie
What do you have to
definitely...
swap?
A bunch of sugar.
Here,
This
taste it.
cookie definitely needs a glass of milk because the name sort of says what it is. A pecan sandy. It's not exactly a...
Or our apple cider that Bobby started is just about finished, and while he and my
That's so
sister
good.
are making their, what are you making? Sugar?
No crackle cookie.
Making snow crackle
Snow crackle
cookies.
cookies.
I'm gonna test out our
That's delicious.
cider, and since my boys aren't here yet,
That's a fine cookie.
maybe a little
That's a
burban.
really good cookie.
Better than I remember
It's
Mama's
really
being.
easy. Better than you remember Mama's
It's better
being.
than I remember Mama's being. So let's you and I make the snow crackle cookies right now, okay? You'll be handling the mixer, and I'm gonna mix together your dry ingredients over here.
Okay.
And then we'll meet at the mixer, okay?
Okay, so-
Go, baby, go.
So we're gonna add half a cup of white sugar and 1 cup of brown sugar. 1 stick of butter. Paula will be very proud of me if she will see me
because
doing
that's one
this.
stick too few.
1 stick.
You're leaving yourself
Okay.
open
You're
for disappointment.
Stick
And I'm
short.
just gonna mix this for like 3 or 4 minutes so you can start.
Okay. Well, over here for your dry ingredients, I'm gonna start with 1 1/3 cups of all-purpose flour. And I've got a third measurer here, so this is just gonna be 4 of these. Then to that, I'm gonna add a 1/2 cup of cocoa powder, and it's already measured out.
I love cocoa powder.
I do too.
It's so good for you. It has a bunch of antioxidants. It is.
I believe it. 2 teaspoons of baking powder.
These are healthy cookies.
And then an eighth.
They have brown sugar
And then an eighth teaspoon of salt. So I'm just gonna mix these together. Now to my left, I've got 8 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate chips that we put in a double boiler. They're nice and soft. And I've got a 1/3 cup of milk, and we're gonna add those into your mixture right there in just a minute.
Okay.
Right after you get this flour, cocoa powder.
Okay.
These cookies are awesome.
So what I'm gonna do now.
You know what's good in here?
They're so freaking
The
good.
almonds. I'm gonna
And
put
they're
some
hot
chocolate
and they're
on it.
delicious. I'm gonna
Right,
crack
Cleo?
2 eggs. Wait, I'm gonna crack 2 eggs in here. And a ½ teaspoon of orange extract. Or a little bit more.
That's very potent stuff too, so. If you were accurate with any of your ingredients, you wanted it to be that one.
Do you think so? I think I want it to be this one, the sugar.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
have a
you
cup
ready?
of cheer.
What are you gonna have? A cheer?
A cup of cheer.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
So lift your mixer, and let's add together the 1 1/3 cups of all-purpose flour,
Smells
the
good.
½ cup of cocoa powder, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and an 1/8 teaspoon of salt.
Yeah, good memory.
Cheers, y'all.
Well, I'm a professional. I'm a professional.
I was talking about that. I never in my life care about cookies, ever. Until I moved to the United States. And I started seeing cookies everywhere, and I started eating them, and I love them. They're so good.
Well, you have traditions in Venezuela, you know, arepas. And then we have traditions in America that
Cookies.
Are cookies.
When you made arepas for us. It's a cup of cheer, bro. When you made arepas for us.
Yeah. Have another cup.
Jack has talked about those.
They're great.
Continually, he loves them.
And they go with everything.
Now to
It
this
looks like
mixture.
you've made a bowl of mud there, sister.
Now to that, I'm gonna add the
Oh, these
8
are really
ounces of semi-sweet chocolate chips that have come from the double boiler.
Really good.
Bobby, your cider is awesome.
Yeah, I know it is, brother. And you know what about that cider? We didn't talk about this earlier, but it's really like Mama used to do potpourri at the house, homemade potpourri.
She did?
And, yeah,
Oh,
and
that's
and
nice.
this cider is very much like a, with the oranges in it and the cloves, it's very much like a really nice potpourri. So it just fills your house with a great, great smell while you're making it. Because Jamie pointed it out, if you wanted to, you could just microwave it. But the fact that you cook it on the stove really just fills the house with that great smell.
Okay.
So to
we're
that,
gonna
we've
mix
added the
this.
chocolate chips
Or you could put some apples in there.
and 1/3 cup of milk. We'll just add it slowly in.
This tastes so good. Wow.
1/3 cup of milk.
These are gonna be amazing.
Oh, they're gonna be great.
Okay.
Get it going.
I like how it sounds.
Sounds like deliciousness.
Yes, it does. So
All right.
what next, baby?
Now this is kind of a processy cookie. You would, at this point, you would let this sit for about 2 hours in the fridge and get nice and firm. All right, now this has been in the refrigerator for a couple hours and it's more than firm. It's kind of hard. So I'm just gonna pop it right on top of the double boiler, which is off, but that water's still hot and steaming. So that's pretty quickly gonna soften this up and make it really easy to use a small ice cream scoop and scoop out our cookies. So Cloud?
Y'all know why I'm drinking bourbon so early in this Christmas special?
Because it's
Why?
a family event.
You should see the number of lights that I've put up in the back of this house.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's like a
What do you
runway.
do?
Lights out back.
Uh-oh.
Oh, just wait till it gets dark. I hope I'm still awake to see it.
Ah, you know what, baby? We have to roll them through this sugar. We do.
Those look great.
Ooh. So you're supposed to ball those up?
Yeah, you ball them up and then you run them through sugar.
Ball them up, or you just leave them looking like that?
I guess just like this. They're artistic cookies. So just put them in your hand.
That looks very, very natural and it's a good demonstration you got going on, Cloud.
There you go.
This really kind of needs.
Do you want to do it, Jamie?
Sure.
Here.
It's stiff.
We'll help you. These are gonna be awesome.
Yeah, they are. You know what my favorite cookie that Mama used to make? Mama used to make oatmeal cookies.
Ooh, I love
She used to make
oatmeal cookies.
raisin and oatmeal cookies
I
that were so
love
great.
those.
But my favorites were the ones that she would put candies in.
Like
You know-
the
you know,
candy-coated chocolate little candies. Mom used to put those in her
Like
big
color-coded?
cookies.
inside of a cookie.
Oh, they were so good.
Just
Those are
drink-
my
That's
favorites.
Just
too.
drink
Yummy.
gallons of milk with it.
You know which was
That's
I
why I
love?
was a fat kid.
Were you?
Yes.
Oh, poor thing. one of my favorite ones. I love
Thanks for the
oatmeal and
sympathy.
raisin cookies. But
Less
I
than
love,
a year and you already have it down pat.
I love peanut butter cookies too. Oh, they're so good. I think
Yeah.
somebody's enjoying the cookies very much.
They're very good.
And Jamie, this looks great, but it's super crowded. These
Crowded.
are going to be big cookies, so I think that we should put some of these on the other sheet pan.
All right, these are kind of big.
So what's next?
So these go into the oven at 350 for about 15 to 17 minutes, and next we're going to make some Italian cherry cookies.
I love those too.
Me too.
I've never tried those.
Well, today's your lucky day. And this is going to be a great family cookie swap.
I'm gonna have another bourbon.
These cookies, to me, just scream Christmas. You know, there's nothing more fun for me than to get in here and make cookies with my boys. I didn't realize I said the word boys so funny
You say a lot of words fun.
Until when?
until I heard Melanie Hudsell from Saturday Night Live come in this kitchen, this very kitchen, and she did a skit, and she said, "My boys." And I thought, do I really sound it like that?
She does a very good take on you.
I love
These
her.
look awesome, by the way.
Yeah,
Those
they
do look awesome, guys.
Putting the finishing
Well,
touches on them.
I'm gonna start making on this end. You know, every Christmas, Don and Darlene come to the house and spend Christmas with us. And as soon as Don walks in the house, y'all, Don hires my cousin. I say, okay, Don, get busy making the cherry cookies. And we're gonna start with a cup of sugar, and we're gonna use a half a cup of solid shortening. All right, now, Jamie, you wanna beat that up, son?
All right.
Just cream that up good. And then, oh, is it delicious?
So good.
Mama, you know we're having
Oh, my
a cookie.
gosh.
You know we're having a cookie swap, right?
Who made those?
Me and Jamie and Claudia all work together on these.
They're delicious too.
They're very good.
Yeah.
They are chewy, ooey, gooey in the center.
They're rich.
They're rich. I
delicious.
love them. Yum.
Go good with a nice big cold glass of milk.
But mine are gonna be better
Well,
because
you're
mine-
using solid shortening, so
But,
how could they not be better?
You know, I just love these because Don puts some almond extract in the frosting that we're gonna put on these cookies. And you know, when it comes to maraschino cherries and almond flavoring, I'm just a goner. I love it. Our liquid for our cookies, y'all, is gonna be a half a cup of maraschino juice.
You try this too. I made a cider.
A cider.
I made a cider. A recital.
I love this cider.
I made a cider. A fresh apple cider with 2 big oranges and some cloves and cinnamon
Bobby.
sticks. Isn't it great?
Out of this world. That
And
might be the best cider.
With bourbon, it's even better.
Really? Mm-hmm. You put bourbon in cider?
I put bourbon in my cider.
Of course.
Jamie, are you tipsy, son?
Now that you would know it.
Listen, I've seen those blue red eyes many a night.
I want to taste it, please.
When you were a teenager, I seen them. Look at me.
She has.
Oh,
I've had 2 ounces of bourbon today. I think I'm okay.
boy, is that good.
It is
That
good,
is
though.
out of this world. That,
Really, really
All right,
good.
now, Jamie, this is gonna be hard to mix up. You know, I don't know where Don got this recipe, but wherever he found it, I am so happy about it. Because these cookies, to me, just scream Christmas. It might be a little difficult at first to get the juice mixed up with your butter and sugar, but it's all right. I just don't want to splatter any of this on our clothes, Jamie.
I would hate for Bobby and I to ruin our shirts.
I don't think it would really make any difference.
All right. This is a real simple recipe, y'all, because it's kind of just a dump cookie. So I'm gonna dump. All right, you might want to turn that down, son, or you'll be looking like Frosty the Snowman. All right, we're gonna use 3 cups of flour, and this is all purpose. And we're gonna add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And that's gonna make them rise.
Cherry
And
juice
these
has got
don't
it so
spread
pretty.
out much, y'all. These don't like spread out and get to be big cookies. They're little, they're like perfect bites. You ate a lot of them,
That's
didn't
the
you,
way I
son?
like them.
And then this is gonna be our last cup of flour. Thank you. And I'm gonna add about a half a teaspoon of salt.
Then we're gonna fold in the nuts and the cherries.
Yes.
Now, why are these not gonna spread out like other cookies do?
I don't know, son. I guess it's the thickness of the dough.
Well, you can see that it's not.
I'm gonna add about a fourth.
It's not a very wet cookie.
About a fourth of a teaspoon of almond flavoring, because we're gonna use that almond again, y'all, in that beautiful pink frosting that we're gonna put on it. I'm gonna add just a little bit more flour because it looks a little sticky. So just a little bit more. Y'all sure do look cute in your matching shirts. Did y'all do that on purpose?
No.
We never do, and it always happens.
Y'all got good taste.
You know?
You know?
We've been doing this our whole lives. Everywhere we go, Deen and I-
Channeling, y'all channel each other like
We'll-
twins.
When we go places in separate cars and get there and we're wearing the same clothes,
Son,
it's
you're
just
so quiet.
frustrating. That's the
Scaring
baby.
your mother.
That's the baby. All right, Jamie, that looks good. Why don't we
That
fold
does
in?
look good, Jamie.
Why don't we fold
All right,
in the
now
nuts
kinda
and the
sling-
cherries?
Just sling it off your. There you go.
Paula, did you ever dress them up in the same outfit when they were kids? Did you ever torture them like
You
that?
know, Gordon, I did used to dress them alike. One of my favorite alike. There you go, Bobby. One of my favorite matching outfits that I used to put y'all in was the little overalls. Do you remember?
Yeah, I got that picture in the den. Overalls and a
Yes.
red turtleneck.
Oh, and y'all was so cute to my eyes.
So that's a half cup of walnuts, chopped walnuts, and now a half cup of maraschino cherries.
Yes.
And we'll just fold that in.
It's important when you're dropping your cookies onto the baking sheet that they're all the same size, because if you make them different sizes, they're gonna cook differently.
Those cookies right there are awesome.
Those are really
Those
good.
Oh, son.
And two, did you let Mama try the pecan sandies? Mama, we made your pecan sandies too.
All right, that's Grandma's recipe,
They are
Grandma Paul's.
so
Do y'all
good.
They're
remember
very
going
good.
out there and opening her tin, and she would have those pecan sandies, or Grandma called them sand tarts.
That's not a very appealing name.
Oh, yes, it is. All right, now I'm gonna spray this. So our cookie dough.
Start right
won't-
there.
Okay.
Mama, get me started on the frosting. How do we make that?
All right, well, son, it's just real easy. All right, Bobby, you want to come do this?
Please have a little bourbon.
And like
No bourbon in this, it's just the cider. It's really good.
that cider is out of this world. You know, I feel like if you were getting a cold or something.
All right, let me take over.
Okay, I think we can get like 4 to a row.
All right.
All right. Now for our frosting, y'all, we're gonna use 1 1/4 cup of powdered sugar.
Okay.
You ever seen that look before, Mama?
Oh, God, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's scary. I've seen it before.
I'm just sitting here waiting on instructions.
No, you're looking guilty. You're looking guilty. All right, there's 1 1/4. And Jamie, this is that liquid food coloring. I mean, a little bit goes a long way.
Like bourbon.
Well, you ain't kidding a little bit.
It's that gel.
Jail.
Gel. That's hard to say.
How much
All right.
milk?
Gel. That's hard
Well,
to say.
I don't remember.
Gel.
Hold on. I'm trying to think of y'all is rushing me. All right, we're gonna put a teaspoon of our solid shortening again. Excuse me, Bobby, we're crossing over each other. About a teaspoon. All right, you can start mixing that, son.
Well, with this tiny little melon ball scoop, I'm gonna need about 4 more of these pans.
I know, but we make them real small.
Because they're small, they're only like 10 minutes?
Yes.
It's like a
350
ma-
for
it's
about
like
10
a-
minutes?
Like a
8
macaroon.
minutes, maybe. 8 minutes.
All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and pop these in the oven.
Okay, I'm gonna drop you just a little bit of milk, son. I like to do this like slow and easy. All right, let's see if that red's gonna come to life. Oh, it's
Look at
coming
that.
to life. Look, that little bitty drop of gel.
Goes along, of what? Jail.
Yes. G-E-L. Jail.
Coloring gel.
Yes. All right, a little bit more milk. And probably by the time we get through doing it, it may be 3 teaspoons, maybe 1 tablespoon. Not a whole bunch, though. Just eyeball it, y'all. Look, y'all, I put the tip of a toothpick of gel on it. And look how dark pink it is.
That stuff really went a long way.
All right, let me just feel of that with my finger, son, please. All right, I think that's perfect because after this sets up, it'll get hard, so they won't.
You try that. That's good.
Is it got enough almond in it?
No. Tastes like powdered sugar too much.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
A little bit more almond.
Okay.
So then we'll have this straight.
It's kind of just sweet. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's fixing to
Little
be
bit more
something else. I could drink that, and if I did, I would throw up. Because, you know, it smells so good and tastes so nasty. Whoa, you gonna get it too thin.
It's gonna be perfect.
No, that's not. That's gonna fall off the cookie now. You and I never could agree in the
Y'all
kitchen,
fight.
could we? How many fights do we have?
Merry Christmas, y'all.
Today?
I know.
This is gonna be perfect when we get back.
In the kitchen.
And the cookies will be ready. We'll frost these. We got a huge surprise coming up for outside.
Yes,
We're setting up
we
a boxing ring.
No, we're not, y'all. We're not setting up a boxing ring, but we are setting up a huge surprise for y'all. And I think you're gonna love it.
Wait till you see the lights. Oh, that's much better, Mom.
Keep talking about these lights. You work hard on something?
Oh my gosh, wait till you see.
Where are my grandboys?
Oh, ho, ho.
Oh, my goodness!
And that's the
Look
way.
at that. That's the
way
best
back.
one. Let me show y'all how to do this.
No, Jamie, no, Bobby, no.
Oh, you're so used to calling out the good sons.
Look at that. Look at that.
Jamie, you got
Just
your
let 'em
icing
kiss.
perfect, son.
Just
Thank
let
you,
him
Mom.
kiss a little bit.
I mean, it's a perfect consistency, and it won't take it but a minute for that to kind of harden on there. And then if you want to, you can come back and put you some more little icing.
So this is Cousin
I gotta
Don's
taste one.
recipe.
Cousin Donnie.
Oh, man.
Aren't they just out of this
They good?
world?
I like the cherries in there. It gives it
I
good
love
texture.
the cherries. I love that almond. And I love the fact, y'all, that they fit perfectly
In your pie hole.
Yeah.
in there.
One good bite.
Well, why don't we
Okay, tell me.
get our 3 pans of cookies, go outside, and have a cookie swap.
Okay.
Claudia had such a great idea about sharing the recipe that we printed out the recipes to share too.
See, I think that's great. Every cookie swap, you should have your recipes printed and ready for anybody that might want them. That's a grand idea on Claudia's part.
right.
Claudia's not just another pretty face, is she?
All right, there's your cookies, Mama.
I have a feeling my cookies are gonna get gone quick.
And here's your cards.
Okay,
Okay.
perfect.
All right.
Thank you.
Now, I can't wait to see these alleged lights that you keep talking about.
Ho, 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 y'all.
Where are my grandboys?
Hey, y'all.
Where are my grandboys?
Are y'all eating cookies already? Look at Jack Dean.
Golly, if I had ever seen a guilty face, that's it.
Eating competition.
My goodness. What do you think?
Hey, baby.
Hi, baby.
How about a Italian cherry cookie?
Uncle Bobby's
No,
bringing
these
the
are
most
the way the
delicious
best
one.
ones.
Yes.
Oh,
These
I
are the
don't
best.
know. I think I like
They're like
these.
brown.
Oh, I don't know. I think it's these.
I
Who's,
think
who's
they're
ready to go to the dentist?
judging.
Oh, that
got
cider
sand
smells so
tarts.
good.
Oh,
Hey,
look,
y'all.
there's more, too.
Oh, yay.
Bring your mama and sisters here.
It's like cookie
Merry Christmas,
paradise.
y'all.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, hey, look.
No, they're,
Hey, Auntie.
Oh, Peggy.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, y'all, Merry Christmas. Merry
Isn't
Christmas.
There's cider,
Merry
everybody. Merry Christmas,
Christmas.
y'all.
Did you
Bourbon
try
for the
an Italian
adults.
one?
Oh, you know.
Merry
Cookies for
Christmas.
children.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Want some cider?
Yes, and to all a good night.
Yeah, I'm thinking of
Merry Christmas.
Bubbles.
You going on a sugar rush?
Oh, is it good?
How's that one? Which one is your
Sugar
favorite?
high.
Ooh, well, what? Chocolate? You hadn't tasted the
Work
other.
my little fingers to the bone.
Okay.
Congratulations, you got the good one.
The bourbon really makes the cider so
Yum.
good.
I'm gonna
cider.
throw up after this.
And lots of cooking good.
Yeah, you like it?
These are amazing. I'm taking these home.
One day, the last time.
I'm gonna put it right there. Good desserts.
This is a really, really simple cider that I made in like an hour.
They're going crazy.
A gallon and a half
They're going
of pressed apple cider, 2 big oranges, and studded them with cloves. Dropped 3 cinnamon sticks in it. And
Merry
cooked it in
Christmas,
potpourri for about
buddy.
an hour.
I think we're getting ready for a big surprise. What do y'all think it is?
Oh, ho, ho.
Oh, my goodness! It's Santa Claus!
Merry Christmas!
Yay, Santa Claus!
Oh, Merry
Santa
Christmas!
Claus! Look, London! Look, London is
Hey,
Santa
how's everybody?
Claus. Oh, Merry Christmas,
thank
Santa
you.
Claus.
Here's one for you. Here's one for
Look,
you.
Santa Peeps is wearing flip-flops.
Yay!
This is Savannah Santa.
Savannah Santa.
Merry
y'all.
Christmas.
Thank
Savannah
you,
Claus didn't get all the way dressed, it
You're
doesn't look like.
Merry Christmas.
Look. So can they open their gifts, Santa
Yes,
Claus?
yes.
Open it. Are you excited?
Merry Christmas.
Do you think it's a car? Look, Gus is ice skating.
Got the dog is ice skating.
Oh, a robot.
Maddie,
A
we will
robot.
share this.
What, Jack? Tell Maddie that one more
We
time.
will share this, Maddie.
We will share. Gus is ice skating. Look at him. Where is it, Gus? Where's your ball, Gus? Where's your ball?
Go, Gus.
Just like that.
Come on, Gus.
Tell me that one more time, Maddie.
I think Peeps was Santa Claus.
You think Peeps was Santa Claus? Maddie thinks it's Peeps. Maddie just came up to me and he says, I think Peeps was Santa.
And that's what he told me. He said, that's a Peeps Claus.
Whoa,
I
Matthew,
like that.
look.
Oh, yeah.
You got the goodie.
Is that good?
Yes, and I think Guinea will have the same thing, please. Here, Guinea will hold your napkin. That makes it kind of slippery. Say thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Dang it, I can't remember. Wait, I'm gonna quiz you. Who's your best friend?
All right, boys and girls.
Who's Liza's best friend?
Who's ready to go ice skating? Let's go put on our boots. Is the ice slippery?
Just wait 1 second.
Are you going ice skating? Great, great.
She's gonna wait for a
I
colder
tried
day.
it.
How about bubbles?
I'm gonna see how we do first. I just want to make sure 911 is close by.
Go, Maddie!
But when it
Go, Turner! Whoa!
Pretty good.
Let's see.
Way to
Bobby.
go.
Uncle
That's pretty
Bobby.
good, man.
Do I go again?
Turner's tired.
Let's see what's up. Finally, I see what it feels like to be tall.
Just the dog.
Watching the little boy hunt. What's his
Looks like I'm the only adult that has any guts.
He had his feet.
Ah!
Come on, Bobby. Come
No, the
on,
other one.
Bobby.
That's
Go,
that.
baby.
Go, Uncle Bobby! Go, Bobby Chewbanks!
I just
hard
wasn't
to-
trying it out.
Hold on, we're gonna ease into this, everybody. I appreciate y'all's support.
You're like walking. You're like dancing.
Where's Coach?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I don't like it.
Cloud! Cloud, try it, Cloud! Cloud, try it with him.
I never done this before.
Oh, it feels very natural.
You want to come eat your ice? You go to dancing.
All right, just stay still.
I think I'm gonna fall already.
Yes.
Bobby,
Us, you're getting
Yes.
come get your wife. She's never done this before.
Oh, this is wonderful. We should get married for the third time right here.
Where's the pastor? Let's try to skate that way.
What you can do is when you tilt it. Tilt
Go.
This is how I
Hey,
spin.
kid, don't show off.
it. See? Look at her feet.
Clyde, I
Oh,
think
no.
the idea is to bend at the knees.
I'm done.
Oh!
Here.
Mama!
This is like being on the elliptical. I thought you were good.
This ain't really skating.
It's like the same. It is.
No, it's not.
Are you nervous?
I
You're
don't,
holding me like
I don't
so
want to go to the
tight.
hospital.
We've got one more surprise. All right, I've got a question to ask all you children. Do y'all believe in magic?
Mm-hmm.
You believe in magic too, London?
Yeah, of course.
Do you believe in magic? The big children, do y'all
do.
believe in magic?
Of course,
I do.
Well,
yes.
yes. Great said yes, yes on the magic. So what we're gonna do is count to 3, and we're gonna mash this button. Okay, boys?
Oh.
So y'all help me
ready?
count.
All righty.
1, 2, 3.